Hey, I'm Michael Martin with the Lake Company. Thanks for joining me for my October 2016 Lake Keowee video blog. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the numbers and see what we've done for the first 9 months of 2016, okay? And like I said, we're in the first week of October right now. Let's look at our waterfront lots. We've got 487 active today. Last year, same time frame in 2015, we had 469. We've sold 133. Last year, we had sold 129 lots. Now remember, if you've watched my videos all this year so far, I kept talking about how 2015 was a record year as far as sales go, and the amount of units, lots and homes that we moved in 2015. And it looks like right now we will probably exceed the lot sales this year over last year. Last year, like I said, was a record year, so another great year for sales on lots here at Lake Keowee. Our average list price for those 133 lots have sold this year was $271,453. Last year was about $295,000. Average sale price was about a little over $245,000. Last year was $265,000. So our pricing continues to drop a little bit on our waterfront lots. Therefore, our sales continue to remain strong here at the lake. We, of those 133 lots, have sold 219 days average on the market. Last year was about 264. So we've taken off about 6 weeks worth of days on the market on those lots so far this year in 2016. Let's look at homes. We've got 177 active for sale. Last year we had 212, and 177, that's really decreased our inventory a good bit. I was going back and looking at a report that I did back in 2007, and in 2007, summer of 2007, which was 9 years ago, we had 150 homes for sale on the lake. Of course, we have built a lot more homes have been built on the lake in the last 9 years, and to get that inventory down to 177, that's pretty strong. And plus, those numbers I gave you just a moment ago, those were that was back during the height of the market, when we had 150 something homes for sale on the lake. So with our homes being 177, our inventory is really tightening up on homes, especially good quality homes. I've mentioned this before this year, a couple different times, price points between $650 to $850. That's a very tight market now. We don't have a whole lot of quality inventory in those price points, okay? So if you're in that price point, expect for some tightening on inventory probably to continue in that $650 to $850 type price point, okay? Average list price on those 177 that are for sale today is $706,249. I'm sorry. Average list price for the 144 that have sold year to date so far was $706,249. Average list price last year was $751,000. So we've seen a $45,000 drop so far in our average list price. Average sale price is a little over $660,000. Last year was $688,000. So we continue to see a little bit of price adjustment downward in our homes and lots. Average days on the market for those homes, 179. Last year was 147. Okay. Let's look at our interior lots, 368 for sale. Last year we had 370. We've sold 53. Last year we had sold 66 interior lots. Average list price for those 52 that have sold year to date was almost $72,000. Average sale price is almost $56,000, and average sale price last year was about $64,000. Again, dropping the market a little bit, even for our interior lots. Interior homes. Active 123, last year was 158, so you can see that market's tight also. We've sold 102, last year we sold 110. Average list price of those 102 that have sold year to date is about $277,000. Last year was $290. Average sale price is about $262,000. Last year was about $275,000. So if you look across the board, homes, interior lots, waterfront homes and waterfront lots, we've all seen still decrease in pricing on average sale price so far, which is continuing to drive our market. When the price is down, obviously sales continue to remain high in most cases, and that's the case continues to be here at Lake Keowee. So You know, a couple of things like I mentioned before on the house standpoint. Like I said, if you're in that 650 to 850 range, that inventory is pretty tight on homes here at the lake for good quality homes. And if you're under 250 price point on lots, that market continues to be very tight. You know, you'll see a lot of lots for sale on the lake, but you know, good quality stuff in good quality neighborhoods under 250 is really getting hard to come by. So you got to kind of watch your timing there. You know, I couldn't say that a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. I wasn't saying that our inventory in certain price points have got tight. But you know, I've been selling here 15 years, and this is the first time I've really been reporting that inventory in certain price points have really started to get tight. So those are things that you kind of got to keep an eye out for, okay? But as always, my blog is here to help you keep making an informative decision if you're considering buying Lake Keowee. And obviously, when you look at my site, all the information I have on there, I have more information on my website as far as video, by car, video by boat, the communities, monthly blog, my buyer resource tab with all the updates about docks and rock and surveys. I've got more information on my website than any real estate broker on Lake Keowee. Compare all the sites. I've got more than anyone, but you know, that's 15 years worth of experience here, a lot of time it took to do all that to create the best website for you, the consumer, to say, hey, if I'm buying here at Lake Keowee, Michael Martin's a guy that I really need to make sure I interview and talk to, because you know, I've personally closed over 300 properties here on Lake Keowee. And I haven't had one of my clients yet who've had a bad experience. So I'm glad I'm able to put that much work and passion into what I'm trying to do for folks here at Lake Keowee and for buyers wanting to come into the market at Lake Keowee. So you know, if you got any questions about Keowee, obviously pick up the phone and call me. You know, all I sell is Lake Keowee. I live here full time. I'm standing in my backyard today filming this afternoon. So, you know, I'm passionate about the lake and what I do here and how I can help you, the consumer, whether you're a buyer or seller, if you're a seller watching my video here at Lake Keowee, how I can educate you, buyers or sellers, into understanding the market here at Lake Keowee, okay? Again, I'm Michael Martin with the Lake Company. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to talking to you next month, first or second week in November. Right before Thanksgiving, and bring you up to speed on what we've done up to that point, okay? Again, feel free to call me or email me. Feel free to text me. All my contact information is there on my site. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Again, thanks for joining me.